guys, welcome to my channel Payal's Recipe. Today I'm going to show you a very delicious recipe that's Hyderabadi style biryani, and along with that I'm going to show you Mirch Ka Salan to accomplish with the biryani. And this biryani is not like the authentic Dum Biryani of Hyderabad. This is a different kind of biryani. Let's get started with this delicious recipe. So the ingredients to make this Hyderabadi biryani are, I have some fried onions over here, as you can see, some cilantro, oil. You can use as much oil as you want, but this is 2 to 3 teaspoons of oil. I have some roasted cumin powder, some garlic, ginger, that's 1 teaspoon each, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of red chili powder, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of salt or salt to taste. I have some ghee or clarified butter, some sliced green chilies, some curry leaves or curry patta, half a cup yogurt. I have some pudina and some whole spices. And I'm going to show you later what those whole spices are, and some kevada essence. This is 2 cups of basmati rice that I've already soaked in water for about half an hour. And these are the vegetables that includes the carrots, green peas, green beans, potatoes, and the cottage cheese or paneer. And I've blanched these vegetables for about 5 minutes in hot water. To make the Mirch Ka Salan, I have some roasted peanuts, some dried coconut slices. This is 2 teaspoons of oil, some curry leaves, some red chili powder. This is the degi mirch or the Kashmiri lal mirch powder for color. I have some olive green color green chilies that I have sliced and fried them. I've de-seeded these, so there are no seeds in this. And these are not the spicy version of green chilies. And I have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sesame seeds or til, and half an onion. So the first thing that we want to do to make the marinade for the biryani is to make the biryani powder. And I'm going to use these whole spices. I'm just going to use half the whole spices to make into a powder. And these are the bay leaves that I'm going to put in this. The cinnamon sticks, this is javitri or mace. The green elaichi, these are the anise star or star anise. And these are some black pepper and cloves. So I put all this in that, and I have this yogurt that I'm going to put in this. I'm going to just blend everything together to make a puree out of it, so it's easy to mix with the vegetables. And after that, I'm going to add some fried onions. I'm just going to leave a few. Okay. And now I'm going to make a puree out of this whole thing. Okay, so this we have done blending this together. So now I'm going to put this entire paste that I made. So I put everything in this. So after adding the paste into this bowl, I'm going to add the remaining things, that is the pudina, some cilantro, ginger garlic, the cumin powder, red chili powder, salt, curry leaves, and the green chilies. After adding all these things in these vegetables, I'm going to mix everything together. This is like the marinade we prepared for the vegetables with all the flavorful things. So the ingredients that I use to make this Hyderabadi biryani is just like the Dum Biryani, the authentic Andhra biryani. However, the style of cooking is little different. So let's start with the next step. So the first thing we want to do is heat the pan and add the oil. Let the oil heat. And I'm going to add these marinated vegetables. So now I'm going to saute these vegetables for a few minutes. These vegetables are already blanched, therefore we don't have to really cook it a lot. Plus I'm going to add the rice as well in these vegetables, so the rice and the vegetables are going to cook together. So just cook it for a couple of minutes. So now what I'm going to do is add this water and the rice. So this is 2 cups of rice, therefore I've taken 4 cups of water, double the water. So after adding the rice, I'm just going to lower the flame because it's going to cook on low flame. I'm also going to add the ghee that we have. This ghee is going to give a very, very delicious flavor to our biryani. Along with the ghee, I'm going to add some more of these fried onions and a few more of these whole spices. And the last thing that I'm going to add to this biryani is this kevda essence, or sometimes people do use rose water or kesar, but I'm not using kesar. I'm just using little bit of kevda. As you can see, very, very little, because a little goes a long way. And then mix everything together. I can already get that fragrance of the essence, kevda essence, and all the whole spices, the pudina or mint leaves. And I'm going to just cover it and cook this rice and the vegetables on low flame. Do not make the flame high because the rice will be uncooked. And let the rice cook on low flame till the water evaporates and everything is cooked. Now that our biryani is cooking on low flame, I'm going to go ahead and make the Mirch Ka Salan. So let's see how to make that. To make the salan, I have to first grind all these 3 things: roasted peanuts, this coconut and sesame seeds. I've added a little bit of water in this so I can make a fine paste. So in goes the peanuts, coconut and the sesame seeds, and I make a fine paste out of these 3. So our paste is now ready. So this is the paste that we got. So along with the red chili powder, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of turmeric powder to the salan. So now I'm going to heat this pan, add some oil to make the gravy or the salan. The oil is hot. I'm going to add these curry leaves and the onions. Let the onions cook till they're slightly brown. So our onions are frying, and let's just give it a few more seconds before I add the other things. So now I'm just going to lower the flame because I don't want to burn all the spices, and add the turmeric powder, the red chili powder, that's for color, and little bit of flavor, and the salt. Mix everything together, and now I'm going to add this puree that we made. You can also use the roasted sesame seeds just like I'm using the roasted peanuts, because roasted sesame seeds gives a very delicious flavor as well. I'm just going to add some water. I added some water in this paste so I can take the paste out. Now after adding everything, I'm going to add these. So you can see this beautiful colors, the yellow and the red that we got from the mirchi and the haldi powder. I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro and let this gravy simmer on low flame for about couple of minutes, and we are ready to go. The green chilies are already fried, so we don't have to cook those. So let it simmer for 2 minutes now. Now our gravy has been simmering for 2 minutes, and you can see it's ready. and it tastes and smells really good because we've added all the interesting ingredients like the dried coconut, sesame seeds, the peanuts. And now let's just check on our biryani. It's half cooked and it's still cooking. So let's just wait for a few more minutes till it cooks completely on completely low flame. So our biryani is now ready. It's been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes on low flame, and I can get that fragrance. And in between I did mix it once so it doesn't get burnt at the bottom, and I can get the delicious fragrance of this biryani. And to serve it, I've put some cilantro, some fried onions, and now I'm going to put this biryani in this and serve it. So I've just plated it over here. Let me just take it out. And it looks delicious. Our delicious Hyderabadi biryani is ready, and now I'm going to show you what are the other things I'm serving along with this biryani on this banana leaf. There's nothing like eating traditional South Indian food on a banana leaf. So therefore I decided to arrange this biryani and a lot of things on this banana leaf and enjoy an entire meal on this leaf. So I have this biryani, I have some papad, these are the South Indian papadums. I have some chilies. Now these chilies are not the regular chilies, these are the dry chilies that have been made from yogurt and spices. So basically you have the yogurt mixed with a lot of spices like salt, red chili powder, hing, etc. And you dip these chilies in that yogurt and dry it in sun for a few days, and then you get those dried chilies and then you fry these, and these are super delicious, and you can also buy them from any store. I have this pachadi or raita that I have made out of yogurt, cucumbers, onions and tomatoes, and this is the Mirch Ka Salan that we made. So I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe, and do try and make it at home and give me your comments on my YouTube channel Payal's Recipe. Do like, subscribe and share with your friends and family, and for more recipes tune in till next time. Bye bye.